In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about coding and decoding. So generally, coding and decoding is used to send some very important information from one person to another person. So that means there is a sender and a receiver involved in this process. The sender codes and the receiver will be decoding. So this coding and decoding for UGC NET, it will be based on letter coding or based on number coding, symbol coding, mixed coding, then substitution coding and deciphering messages. Just let's see letter coding. So in letter coding, some three important aspects that we have to keep in mind is this first. That is direct order position. From A to Z, alphabets are given and their corresponding numbers are given. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and so on. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on. So this is called direct order position. Directly the number and their corresponding alphabet is given. Next is reverse order position. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and it's numbered as 26, 25, 24, 23 and so on and so forth. So it's the reverse order is given. A corresponds to 26, B corresponds to 25, C corresponds to 24 and so on. This is the reverse order position. Next is the pair of opposite. The alphabet itself which comes opposite is the pair of opposite. So A corresponds to the last alphabet, that is Z, B corresponds to Y, C corresponds to X, D corresponds to W and so on. So what is the peculiarity of this pair of opposite? A and Z, when you are taking the sum, they will be 27. B and Y, when you are taking the sum, they will be 27. So A plus Z is 27 and B plus Y will be 27. So A is going to be 1, the number of A will be 1 and the number of Z will be 26. 26 plus 1, 27. This will be 25. 25 plus B is 2 is 27. So when you are taking the sum of a reverse order opposites or the pair of opposites, then it will be 27. So if you want to find the reverse order position, then what you have to do, if you have to find the reverse order position of any of these numbers, then what you have to do, you have to minus the direct order position from 27. So 27 is the sum, then if you minus the direct order position, then you will get reverse order position. So there are mainly different types of letter codings. So the first one is direct letter coding. In direct letter coding itself, there are different types. The first type example is given. So here cramp, C-R-A-M-P is written as S-C-V-G-T and cannot, C-A-N-N-O-T is written as S-V-A-A-B-D. So in direct letter coding, one type is CRAMP given as like this and CANNOT given as like this. So we have to find this one, that is rampant. So cramp is written as SCVGT and cannot is written as SVAABD. So the direct position coming to C is S and A is V, which is common. Here also C is S and A is V. Now when you are looking at N, N corresponds to A, right? Then P corresponds to T, M corresponds to G, O corresponds to B and T corresponds to D. Now what you have to do, you have to directly write that letters here. So R corresponds to C, A corresponds to V, M corresponds to G, P corresponds to T, A corresponds to V, N corresponds to A, T corresponds to D. So direct corresponding letters are chosen and written over here. So this is one type of direct letter coding. Next is the second type of direct letter coding. So here forward is written as ENQV ZQC. Then what is backward? So here what is happening? F and E, when you are looking the relationship, you can see EF, then ON, PQ, VW, AZ, RQ, DC. So here F minus 1 is E, right? So F minus 1 is E. Then O minus 1 is N. O minus 1 is N. Here R minus 1 is Q. R minus 1 is Q. So here just one position is subtracted. So B minus 1 will be A. A minus 1 will be Z. C minus 1 will be B. So you have to complete this pattern, but minus or just one position subtracted in that way. Next example is the type 3 example. Here daughter is written in this form, and what is the chord for mother. When you are like keenly observing this, you can see this is the reverse form. D is here, A is here, U is here. It's just like a palindrome, it's a reverse form. So here the answer will be the reverse form of this. So it will be R, E, H, T, O, M. Just the reverse form of the particular word. Next, give. So here give is written as TREV, trev. Then what will be the code for sour? SOUR. So when you are looking at G and T, I and R, V and E, what you can see, G plus T is 27, I plus R is also 27, then V plus E is 27. So it's somewhat very similar to pair of opposites. We have already discussed when the pair of opposites are added, then the sum will be 27. So let's see whether it's right or not. So G plus T. So here G is corresponded to T. So when you add this, you will get 27. I corresponds to R exactly. So when you add it, you will get 27. So here the given word is sour, S-O-U-R. Let's see what S corresponds to. So S corresponds to H. Then O corresponds to L. U corresponds to F. R corresponds to I. H, L, F, I. This is the chord. This is the type 3. Next, the type 4 of direct letter coding is this. Mouse is written as FTVPN. Then what is rabbit? So when you're looking at it, you can see a pattern which is visible in the first look itself. So here M minus 1 is N. So the last word, it's in the reverse order. O minus 1 is P, U minus 1 is T, and E minus 1 is F. So you can start by that. So it's plus 1. So M, N, O, P, U, V, S, T, E, F. So what you have to do? You have to complete it in the same pattern. R, S, A, B, B, C, B, C, I, J, T, U. So this will be the chord U, J, C, C, B, S. It's just plus 1 in the reverse order. So this is the 5th type of direct letter coding. So these are the 5 basic types of letter coding.